Austin Brewer working his way up the floor for Tug Valley. Gives her to the left side to Kirk. Kirk did a quick give and go to Newsom. Now in the hands of Brewer. Brewer in the hands of Isaac Parsley. And Austin Vance able to save the loose ball there. He's going to work on Khalif Wright. He's not afraid of the big man, but he's not able to finish. And right with the rebound, he'll give it over to DeAndre Leonard. He'll push the ball up on the left-hand side for Oak Hill. He'll go it over the right side. Thomas Booth. Booth going to go in, find out Staunton Bailey. They're going to continue to try to feed Bailey. And Isaac Parsley's like, man, I'm just going to wrap you up, make him earn from the free throw line. And he's missed 2 so far. He connected the last 2 of the open-end free throw.
Yeah. What that does, that gets in the player's head, Tony. You know, when every time they think they go to the rack, they're going to get fouled. You know. Yep. So far, good foul. 44. You know, missed the first one.
Yeah, even if he hits the second one, it's better than just letting him get the layup.
That's exactly.
He hadn't had any fouls yet, so he can give up 1 in the second quarter.
Yeah, just a minute 50 left.
And the second free throw is no good, so even greater foul by Isaac Parsley. As 24, Newsom wasn't expecting to pass, and they'll go right over into the hands of Staunton Bailey. Bailey, left side over to number 15, Colin. Staunton Bailey. Now getting over to Thomas Booth, get him in the mix. Left side, missed it all to Javon Staunton Bailey. 23-21. We're under 90 seconds to go here in this first half. Brewer weaving in and out of traffic. Getting now on the left side.
Good cut.
That was a nice cut, nice pass, but Vance not able to connect. Now under a minute to go. DeAndre Leonard working on Vance there. He's still going to work on Vance. Now left side over to Thomas Booth. Levon Elam is swinging around. Shot up, no good. Rebound's going to go to Isaac Parsley. Right side, Austin Vance. Top of the key, Austin Brewer. Left side, Newsom, excuse me.
Should see the last shot here at Tug Valley.
If not the last shot, Oak Hill ain't going to have much to work with. Unless they get a blown defense right there. They didn't see it. You know, wasn't that blown up right there. Nice recovery by Oak Hill. Vance working on right side. No good. Offensive putback is good by Vance. That will round out the first half. 25-21. Tug Valley able to extend the lead by 1 more point, outscoring them 10-9 in that one. And your score at half will be 25-21. We'll be right back with the second half of action here at the Charleston Civic Center courtside on wvsportsnet.com.
Your sports voice of the Valley.
25-21, Tug Valley by 4 in a close one here so far in the first 16 minutes of action. 25-21 again, Tug Valley by 4. We're going to be joined by a very special guest, head coach of Logan Wildcats, Mark Catcher, here in just a minute. And here we go back in the action. Tug Valley getting things going in the second half. Austin Vance over to Austin Brewer. Shot was no good, and we're going to have a foul here by Austin Brewer. And that'll be his third, so expect for him to go over to the bench. Coach Hatcher, welcome to the broadcast booth, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Coach, thanks for having us over here. It's been a great day of basketball so far. It's only going to get better.
Well, I think it was a good idea from Coach Green and I last year, Coach Rick Green at GW. We had a good idea last year to play a game here, and ended up asking a couple other teams if they wanted to play here last year, and they did. And then we decided just to keep it going for the next couple of years and see how it goes. And you're not in it to make any kind of money or anything like that. We're just in it to have great teams play usually try to get really good matchups that we think is going to be, close to state tournament time and things like that.
Absolutely.
Big three-pointer there by the big man. Another quick steal and put back by Austin Vance.
Yeah, this press that Tug Valley's done, this diamond press has really been effective against Oak Hill. That's 3 turnovers in a row. Every start to half.
Austin Vance putting it up, no good, but hit back good by the other Austin Brewer. The sophomore, 5'10", and Tug Valley coming out 25-21 at the half, and go on a little 7-2 run to open things out here, push us out to a 9-point lead.
I think the thing about Tug Valley is if you look at their schedule and the teams that they've played, guys, they played Ashland, they played South Charleston, they've played some tough AA teams, they played some tough teams out of Kentucky. They always play a very tough schedule, and sometimes they pick up some losses on the way. But, tonight they're playing Oak Hill, who's played some tough games too. But I think Tug's probably a little bit more battle-tested maybe, and I think that's showing a little bit some.
Like you said, you alluded to that press. It's gave Oak Hill fits all night.
And they've actually done a fairly good job of, Khalif Wright, even he's going to get his points, but holding him to 15 and only everybody else to 8. Good job overall defensively.
Yeah, it is.
For the Panthers, and here we go. Javon Staunton Bailey over to left side to Thomas Booth. Then on the right, now back out to Booth. He's going to slow things down, get it over to Bailey, the point guard, to set up things. The freshman.
Nice pass inside.
Cameron Carroll did it back out to the freshman, Staunton Bailey. He hits on the long 2 to get things going to begin here for Oak Hill. And right back at it, Alex Pack going to fire another 3. Back rim, no good. And you got your big man out there shooting threes. It doesn't leave him out there getting the second chance on the board.
He does shoot the ball well out there, though. He does. He's a good shooter, and it's something you got to be aware of. I mean, I think he feels like he can probably take right out there and get right from the paint too. And Austin Vance and the rest of the Tug Valley guys are really good at driving to the basket. So if they can pull right, if he can hit one of those and pull right out, that might help Tug drive the basket more.
And here we go. Tug Valley forcing another miss, 32-25, 5:45 to go here in the third quarter. Austin Brewer setting things up for Tug Valley. Gets it over to the right-hand side to Mikey Newsom. Newsom getting the screen from Parsley. Parsley was trailing there, but not the best passing lane. And here we go, back out Austin Vance, slowing things down again for Tug Valley, and they get it back.
Good kick.
Didn't have nothing there and decided to wisely kick it back out and set it up again. And shot up, no good by Mikey Newsom, and Wright coming up with the rebound before it goes out of bounds, pushing the ball back up the floor now. Lee Staunton Bailey of Oak Hill on the right wing, extended over in the corner to Booth.
Oak Hill finally picking the pace up and getting them down the floor with this Tug Valley team. They've outran them all night.
And Thomas Booth getting his first basket of the night, but it's a big one, a three-pointer, 32-28. And they come crawling right back with a little spurt themselves.
Is that the first 3 for Oak Hill tonight?
Yes, actually that is.
I thought it was the first time they hit a shot outside the paint.
Mason Pack not able to finish that one down low. And as DeAndre Leonard fell down, he was still able to figure out a way to get that one off the backboard. And 32-30, Tug Valley's lead back down to 2 points.
Good job, Oak Hill. Way to sustain that run. The Tug Valley came out to start the second half with.
Yeah, Oak Hill showed some resiliency with every challenge and right back.
That's what Austin Vance does better than about anybody in Southern West Virginia right there for his size. And he's got great strength. He's an all-state football player. I think he had almost 2,000 yards rushing this year. And
impressive.
I think he had 30-some touchdowns maybe. He's very strong, take it right, left-handed on you, and has great body control too.
Well, he's obviously the man that's used to having the offensive burden on his shoulders, and so far he's done a good job of carrying that over here in this one as he connects on his 8th of 9 free throw. He's got 16 on the night. They're going to get a blocking foul there to Tug Valley, one of them either way ones.
Yeah, that was a tough call there. That could have went either way. It was
normally when they lower that shoulder, the refs will give it to the offensive player. Not in that case.
Newsom picking up his second. Now, Hatch, would that be a sign for you to get in the ref for some little politicking to go the other way?
It just depends on what stage of the game. 4 minutes in the third, 5-point game. I'm not going to be too upset either way, really.
Pick your battles, huh?
Yeah, try to pick a few battles. Not a very good box step there.
Right, not able to connect on both of them, and he got a little too aggressive that time and went over the back. Maybe a little frustration there.
Isaac Parsley, 44 for Tug Valley. He's just a big, strong, tough kid. I got to know him a lot this year, watching him play in our fall league that we have at Logan, and he's just a big, strong kid. Comes in there and pretty much just box people out. He'll foul out about every game and set good screens. That's his job.
Every good team's got a player like that, Coach. Just sells out for the calls.
Exactly.
Oh, nice heads-up play there by Wright with the block, the catch, and the heads-up play of bouncing it off Pack's thigh muscle there. Now, speaking of thigh muscles, how is Paul's thigh doing? Last night when we were talking, you said that his one was twice the size of the other one. Is that about the same? He's
out for tonight, maybe out for the rest of this week, and who knows? Maybe we're hoping to get him back at least for the Capital game on senior night next Thursday.
Yeah, you don't expect any type of Willis Reed type situations, Coach?
No, not tonight. I'm not going to allow that to happen. That's great hustle. Great hustle.
Yeah, Staunton Bailey, the freshman, getting back quickly on the defensive end to get in that passing lane there.
But you see Austin Vance's right back almost gets another steal right off of that. It's just I coached his cousin, and they're just that type of kids. They don't quit and pretty much not afraid of anything.
Always around the ball, aren't they, Coach?
Always around the ball.
Gotta love your ball hawks. Thomas Booth, left-hand side.
They did a good job of breaking the press right there.
Yeah,
quickly.
They needed to figure out something. They were having some problems there for a quick minute. Booth, pump fake, baseline. It gets the Civic Center bounce. Go back through. He's got 5. 35-32, Tug Valley by 3. They've never trailed in this one. 2:45 to go in the third quarter. Jumped out to an 8-2 lead, and they haven't looked back. And so far, as Austin Brewer able to save it and find, hello, Mr. Peck, right underneath the basket. Here I am.
I think they drew that one up. I think Rabbit Thompson drew that up just like that.
How about right place at the right time? Number 20, Noah Smith of Oak Hill, another big guy coming off the bench, seeing his first action.
He's a pretty good shooter. They got to watch him on the outside, Tug Valley will.
Austin Vance, they're going to say he traveled there.
It was a smart play, but I think it was the right call on that play. I think,
Looked a little careless right there. More times than not,
drug
you probably won't get
for
that
just
one.
a hair.
Yeah, you all see Paul do that a lot, and sometimes he pulls it off, sometimes he doesn't.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen Paul trying to draw contact. That man lives at the free throw line. Staunton Bailey, the freshman point guard, leading the way for Oak Hill. The left side, Booth. Now back to Bailey. Always trying to look for right down low. Nice hook move there by Wright.
Right back at him, though.
Didn't quite have possession of it there. That's why there's probably no traveling violation. But a nice turnaround jump shot good by Pack.
Pack's got great moves. He can go left or right. And strength and just experience, I think, is the two things that Mason needs.
He's put on some size from his sophomore year, too, from what I remember him.
Yeah.
Nice job there of crashing the boards as Oak Hill on the offensive end, and Leonard getting the second chance point. He's got 4 now. 39-36, Tug Valley by 3. Austin Vance, Pack open for 3 on right side, no good. 2 Tug Valley players there. They fought for it, and it's going to go over in the hands of Bailey. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. 3-point shot, no good. Right putback, no good. Pack keeping the hands active there.
Big miss right there.
That could have cut it down to a 1-point lead. And Vance is going to get charged with another traveling violation in this one, another one in the paint. So 39-36, 42.6 seconds left.
Well, Coach, both these teams are AA. You won't have to play them, so tell us what you think about both of them watching them here through